Hello, this is Thursday and you are watching the Rainbow Rangers.
Woo! That was my mum and my nan there. I forgot to mention that this is Fran, and you've already heard the rest. Last week Kat said something about my accent. I just thought I'd offer you all a little slideshow to show you the real Kat. Enjoy.
Would you go to bed with me?
Not so hot now, are you, fucker?
Let me tell you what I do when my day is over. After picking.
I'm lucky enough to be the only Rainbow Ranger with the slot on actual British election day. So as we speak, I'm probably, casting my vote. I think it is massively important for politicians to be addressing LGBTQ issues. In contemporary society, I don't think it's acceptable anymore for them not to be addressed. And we need our rights protected, and we need hatred facing us, discussed and tackled. I turned 18 on the 14th of February, and as of then, obviously, I am eligible to participate in the UK general election. The Labour Party, they've been here for 13 years, and although they have introduced some good policies in that time, they have also led us into one of the biggest financial crises known in British economic history, in danger of a double-dip recession, and we need a strong leader to get out of this. They get us out of this. And someone that cannot even manage the economy of their country, we can't look to them to promote LGBTQ rights. We cannot look to them to fight our corner. Being a bisexual woman, I have to make sure that I'm being represented, and I make sure that people are on my side. I'm more of a Lib Dem girl. I think they promote LGBTQ rights better than the other two main parties. Not only, did they promise equality in the race in the workplace, stop homophobic bullying, etc., etc., but also they addressed transgender issues. LGBTQ rights are not the most pressing issue in this country at the moment. I'm sorry to say it, but they're not. We are a fairly equal society. Obviously there are problems in the system, but we need to get ourselves out of this economic rut first before we start to seriously address anything else. I think good measures have been set up. I think the Liberal Democrats can build upon these measures. I know it's impossible to completely eliminate homophobia, racism, xenophobia, etc., etc. But I think we're taking steps in the right direction, and eventually we will get to a more or less equal society, and hopefully the Lib Dems will be the leaders that I expect them to be, and put us in that position in the future.
Let me tell you what I do when my day is over. After picking.
It's hard to celebrate your individuality, and it's hard to celebrate your community and being a part of that and being involved in a community without excluding someone else. My personal opinion is that gay pride does not alienate the LGBTQ community from the rest of society, but there could be a danger of that. When different groups of people start to hate and fear one another, that's when events such as gay pride can go horribly wrong. Obviously, LGBTQ people should celebrate their sexuality. I think gay pride and whole is a massively positive thing. But only if people go about it in the right way.
Let me tell you what I do when my day is over. After picking.
If I were able to look into the future and find out one thing, I'd like to know if I have children or not. The reason for that being is that I've finally been diagnosed with something called Kelman's syndrome. It's caused by a deficiency of a certain hormone. It jeopardised my fertility. It finally told me the good news I wanted, which is that I could have children. I mean, I'd have to go through a certain amount of trouble to get children, but I could have them. There's going to be problems, and it's not 100% certain. I'm on hormone replacement therapy. Hopefully I will. Fingers crossed.